Move this over here. Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hello. How are you all doing today? This is Indigo Child Network. What's up a little bit more so you can see. This is Indigo Child Network here for you today. We can have a good old chitty chat. I hope we're all doing well. Hope we're all doing nice and happy and great. Today, what we're going to be doing is a little bit of nosiness. You know, you want to know what's going on in your life. I want to know too. Let's get a little nosy here. All right. So first off, make sure that everyone who's in the room, hi, how are you? Make sure you press that follow. Make sure you press the follow. I really appreciate it. And also go ahead and while we're doing the reading, if you like a personal one, you can go ahead and cash up at the link in pinned in the chat, and we can go from there. It'll be a quick one-question reading. Whatever you have in your most deepest, darkest desires, you can go ahead and see what's going on there. But without further ado, we're going to see what the person on your mind's truest desires or truest feelings towards you are. We're going to first start off with our good old Aries Pallies, all right? Good old Aries Pallies, all right? So let's put these over here. So for the person that Aries is thinking about, anyone who's in the Aries zodiac sign, for the person that Aries is thinking about, what exactly, thank you for liking the stream, I appreciate that. For the person who's under the Aries zodiac sign, what are the person that they're thinking about truest feelings towards them? What are their truest feelings towards them? One, two, three. Let's get some more. Well, let's do these. First one we have here is the Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So what it looks like here, Aries, is that the person that you're thinking about may see you as they see you as someone who is, very probably has a lot on their plate. It's something like they don't feel like you have enough time for them in some way, or they don't feel like they have enough time for you. There's a situation of when can I see you? When can we meet? Or some type of situation when it comes to time. Something when it comes to time. You may be dealing with a Taurus. You may be also dealing with a Sagittarius or Gemini, something of that resort. Or you could be dealing with your own energy with Aries here. But the Fool represents, new starts. It represents, move forward movement. Making that choice to go and do something different. And then we have wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups, and lastly, it ends off with the Two of Pentacles. So there's some type of prioritizing when it comes to, could be prioritizing with finances, could be prioritizing with, like I said before, time. But the person that you're asking about specifically Aries, whoever this person is, they really want to spend more time with you, but they don't know how exactly you're going to fare. It is something of that of that respect. Let me get some more clarifiers here. Give me some more clarifiers of how this person feels towards Aries. All right. So what we have here first is, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Second, what we have here is, you are my wish fulfillment, and I want you only. So like I said before, Aries, this person really does want you. They really do want you, but there's some type of distance or disconnect or something like that. Something going on here. Something going on here when it comes to you all can't see each other. Who is it? Who is this that's trying to see you, Aries? Who is it that's trying to see you? Because they want you close to them. You see that? I wish I could feel your body close to mine. They really do want to see you, whoever this person is. Let me get one more card here to get their feelings. What are their feelings? All right, what we have here is the Fall. So it could be the literal fall season, or it could be a situation where, this person's feeling like, this person may be feeling like, there was a downfall. This feels like there was a missed opportunity. It feels like, something may have happened in the autumn time or the fall time, but this is more so taking it more so of feelings. They feel like you didn't give them enough attention. They wish they got more attention from you, but it They want more of your time. That's all this reading is talking about. So fret not, Aries. Fret not, because if your question was, do they like me? Yes, of course they like you, but they just don't have enough time for you, or you don't have enough time for them. That's all this really is talking about here. Okay, so that is what I can see for Aries. Thank you so much. Let's now go to Taurus. Let us now go to Taurus. Like I said, if you want a personal reading, you can go ahead and click that link for the Cash App, and we'll go from there. Quick one question reading. Let's go to Taurus. Hello, Taurus. How are you doing? How are you doing today, Taurus? What we're going to be doing is seeing about the person that you are asking for, you want to know about, the little boo thing, little booey boo. Your secret admirer, your crush, your whatever it's supposed to be, your ex, or whoever it's supposed to be. So, Taurus, what we got for you? What we got for you? The person that you're asking about, what is their truest feelings towards you? All right, so what we have here first is the Page of Wands. Then what we have is the Ten of Swords. Last one we have here is a Queen of Cups. So how this person feels towards you, Taurus, is that they feel like, I'm seeing there may have been some type of argument that happened recently, or maybe, you were around someone who's like, oh, it's my way or the highway type of energy. There's some type of agreement that, y'all couldn't agree on something for some reason. It could have been on whereabouts, on who was doing what, who's doing what, who's going where. It could be some infidelity involved, but it could even be that this person has some trust issues here with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords does not necessarily mean that you did anything wrong. It means that there's some betrayal of trust here, or they have trust issues from their past. So last one, they're feeling very emotional about it with the Queen of Cups. They're feeling very emotional about you. They want things to be right. They want things to be kosher and everything like that. But they may have experienced a lot of trauma in their own life to where they don't know how can I say this? They don't necessarily know what a healthy relationship may look like. So that's why they're taking out their aggressions on you, because they don't know what exactly like I said, they don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. So, you got to understand. You got to understand that you got to you got to meet people for where they are. If this is a person who had a lot of trauma, you just got to talk to them. There's no reason to scream and yell and be like, you don't know me. And no, there's no reason to do that. Never any reason to do that, because it's just going to make a bigger fire. So let's get some more messages here. Let's get some more messages on what their feelings are towards Taurus. Okay, first one we have here is, I'm so proud of who you have become. And last one is, I've been dreaming about having a future with you. All right, so putting these two cards together with the main reading, this is more so talking about how they feel this is an internal issue. It's coming towards you, Taurus, but it's more so of an internal issue here with them feeling like, I know that this person, I know Taurus is a good person, but I just don't know. I have all these trust issues. I don't know what to do. I've been dreaming of a future with you. So, like I said, there's been situations where this person doesn't feel like they can trust easily. This is, I don't know what more to really say here, because this person may need therapy. This is what it's looking like here. Like I said, there may have been a lot of childish communication when it comes to arguments, nitpicking. Why don't you wash the dishes? Why do you not respect me enough to wash the dishes? Is it something that I'm doing wrong that make you not wash the dishes? It's like stuff like that, So it's like, however this person feels towards you, it's a reflection of how they feel towards themselves, not necessarily what you are doing, right? You're just a catalyst for them to express their inner hurt. Let's see, what else do we have here? Give me one more card. All right, truth. Yeah. So, like we mentioned, the truth is that they have some issues within themselves. The truth is not necessarily you, Taurus. It's them. If you can get them into some therapy, or get them to talk to an impartial party, that would be great. I know not a lot of people are open to the idea of therapy, because sometimes therapy is, it can be like, oh, there's a lot of stigmas around therapy, but it's necessary for some people. Um, but no, they do love you. They do definitely cherish you as a person. They just need to work out their own inner troubles. Okay, so that's as much as I see for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. All right. Once again, if you like a personal reading, go ahead and press that link on the side, and we can get started from there with your quick one question, or rather, 10 per question. Put it that way. But now what we're doing is we're going to Gemini. We're looking at, okay, Gemini always got something to say. That's number one. Geminis always have something to say. But we are, like I said, moving on to Gemini. Let's see. For those of you who are underneath the Gemini sun sign, what exactly is going on with the person that you are thinking about? How do they feel towards you? All right, let's see. How do they feel towards you? 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. So, how this person's feeling towards you specifically, Gemini, is they're feeling like they this may be like in a dating stage, or they may feel like you are a good contender for their future. They're testing the waters to see how well you fare in their lives, if you fit in well enough, whether it be with their family, whether it be with their friends, whether it be with their general status. For some of you, do you fit well with the culture type of stuff? It could be different for everyone, but so far they're looking for their praise and recognition with family when it comes to you, and they're just waiting on that. It could be that they're waiting on you to give them the yes, to, yeah, I want to go forward with you. But whoever this person is, they feel like you are, like I said, you're a good contender for them in their lives. But there is a lot of family dwelling in here. There is a lot of family dwelling in here. It could be, like I said, or a tight knit community. This could be an interracial relationship. This could be a same sex relationship, and they're trying to figure, can I grow with this person? Would they be able to? Can I fit them into my lifestyle? There's a lot of that going on here. So there really are, like I said, testing the waters. Really are testing the waters when it comes to, are you long term? Are you fit for the long term? So let's get some more messages here. What's going on with the people who are viewing Gemini? What's going on? All right, first one we have here is, your warmth radiates through your soul, and I've realized so much since we've parted ways. All right, so first one we have here, like I said, is your warmth radiates through your soul, right? So with your warmth radiating through your soul, Gemini, right? You are, Geminis, of course, are a very, they are a very warm creature, So you're very charming. They do love that part about you. They can't really see much without you. You may make decisions for them, for some of you, but they really do enjoy your company, enjoy your time, enjoy your thought process. And then I realized so much since we parted ways. This could be a no contact relationship, where they, like I said, they could be testing the waters, and not really, or they could be testing you. For some of you, if this is a person that you're dating or in a relationship with of some sort, they could be testing you when it comes to they could be testing you as far as like, how does this person react when they get mad? How does this person react when they don't get their way? So it could be a lot going on when it comes to, do you fit the bill? Do you fit the bill when it comes to their lifestyle and what they want to do, or how they feel about certain topics in the world? So let me get one more card here. All right, exile. So with exile is concerned, what this is telling me is that, Gemini, this may be, like I said, this could be a no contact read. So you're like, I'm asking because I haven't seen them in a while. It's too long. And the reason why is because they're trying to figure out how far will you go for them, right? Some of you, you may be dealing with Geminis. You may be dealing with a person who does have some type of toxic way of expressing their feelings. By which I mean, it's a situation where they feel as though, oh, well, how far will this person go for my affection? It's a little toxic, but you can deal with it. But but this person, whoever this person is in your life, they do adore you. I can see that they do adore you. They do. They're just seeing how you react to different stimuli is all. See how you fare in their lives. How you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So don't worry too much about it. Don't worry too much about it. But that's as much as I see for you, Geminis. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. So now what we're going to go to Cancer. See what they have going on. Once again, if you want a person ring, go ahead and press that the link in the pinned comment, and we can go from there. Let's see, for the people, first of all, hi Cancer, how are you? How are you doing today? Hello. We're going to see what the person on your mind feels towards you. What are their truest feelings towards you? The people who are born underneath the sun, the Cancer sun sign. What's going on with you? What's going on with y'all? All right. Let's see. Those of you born underneath the Cancer sun sign, what's going on? How does a person that you have feelings towards feel towards you? Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So the person that you, the person in particular here, Cancer, maybe feeling a little restless when it comes to you. This could mean a lot of different things. It could mean a lot of different things, Cancer. But what this means to me in particular is that, there may be some issues when it comes to money. With the Page of Pentacles here, could be some issues when it comes to money. Your money's coming in a little slowly, or maybe a lot of penny pinching in the dynamic here, or it could be even a situation where you're reliant on someone, or someone is reliant on you for any type of financial means. Page of Pentacles always, for me anyway, it means a lot of money or penny pinching is in play, or a new start to money in some regard. So there's a lot of burdens regarding that too. They feel like you are burdened. They may be seeing your struggle, your hustle. They may be seeing that you are trying to reach a certain threshold in some regard, and they feel they're trying to be motivated with you. Whoever this person is in particular, they're someone who is definitely on your side. They're just trying to figure out what's going on with a new start. Going that extra mile, or going to that next chapter. Let's get some more cards here. This person in particular, what are their feelings towards Cancer? First one we have here is I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. Next one is I feel this insane attraction toward you. Ooh. All right, so Cancer, first one we have here is, like I said, I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. So whoever this person is, their feelings towards you is that they may have been doing some inner work when it comes to you. They may have, it could even be a situation where they feel like they have burdened you and they feel a bit of a regret when it comes to this type of money, or some type of stability, or anything of that sense. It could even be mental stability. But they've been working on, whoever this person is, it's either them that's been working, or they want you to work on yourself, you to build and grow on yourself. And next one we have here is I feel this insane attraction to you. So they definitely are connected and attracted to you, however that may resonate for you in your life. But whoever this person is, like I said, they are on your side. They are rooting for you. They're just waiting on that next chapter to begin, whatever that next chapter could be. It could be waiting on you to tell them that you want them to marry them. It could be whatever this next chapter. I'm seeing the next chapter. When are they gonna do this? When are they gonna do that? This is what the Two of Wands represents. It represents motivation. It represents, going to that next step in you and the other person's life. So let me get one more card here. One more card for Cancers when it comes to what this person feels towards them. All right, so we have otherworldly. So there may be some, it could be some otherworldly forces at play here. Otherworldly forces, it could be guardian angels, it could be, divine spirit, anything of that nature. But whoever this person is, I'm about to say Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but whoever this individual is in your life, Cancer, this is someone who may be trying to ask spirit what's going on, going to different, going to different means to get their way, however that may resonate. But this person is definitely looking for you to elevate in some way. But I'm definitely seeing with money here, with money and motivation. So that's as much as I see for you, Cancer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go on to now Leo. Let's go on to Leo. Let's see what we got cooking for them. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. If you like a personal reading, go ahead and press that link in the pinned comment. Thank you so much. Go ahead and press that follow. Go ahead and press that like. Go ahead and do all you can to support me. I would really appreciate it. But now we're going to Leo, the people who are born under the sign. What's going on? The person that they're asking the question for, what are their truest feelings toward you? All these cards coming out for you, Leo. So what we have is Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups. So whoever this person is, Leo, whoever this person may be in your life, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a family member, it could be whoever. This person we have here with the Two of Swords is waiting on you to make a decision, or they themselves are making a decision on you when it comes to coming forward or making some type of offer. Sometimes someone's getting a little impatient here with the Six of Cups too. Six of Cups represents, past energy, youthful energy. They may be waiting on something about youth. I'm saying something about youth and also about the past. Like things were different. Things were so much different before, or something like that. I'm seeing a lot of expectations on your end. No, excuse me. I'm seeing them really expecting a lot more from you than what you've been giving to them. Whoever this may be. It could be, it could even be, why aren't you giving me enough time? I don't feel like you're giving me enough time. Why aren't you calling me? Why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? I thought we were friends. I thought we were dating. I thought we were married. It's something like that. Whoever this individual is, Leo, they feel as though you are not giving them enough attention. Goodness, not giving them enough attention, Leo. How dare you? Next one we have here. Let's get some more cards. Let's get them some more cards. I've realized so much since we parted ways. I wanted to tell you so many times already how much I've missed you. So yeah, like I mentioned before, this is an individual here. This is an individual, Leo, who is looking for your attention. They are not getting enough attention from you. You are not giving them, you are not kissing their feet, Leo. What is wrong? What is the problem? You have a problem with doing that, and I don't understand why. So with Leo, I've wanted to tell you so many times already I've missed you. So this could be a no contact situation, but it could be just you're busy. It could be that you're busy and this person is feeling like you don't like them like that. They don't like me like that because they ain't call me when, they ain't call me today. I've realized so much since we parted ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you guys have parted ways. It just could be maybe you two just didn't see each other that day and now their head is spinning. I mean, it happens. It does happen. So let me get one more card here when it comes to what this person's feelings toward Leo are. All right, the aristocrat. So Leo, you may be someone who is who's in the public eye in some way, or you may be someone who a lot of people admire, or you may be someone who a lot of people are grasping attention from. You get me? Um, you may be someone who a lot of people are wanting in their presence, and this person in particular that you are thinking about is also thinking about you, but they feel like they're not getting enough attention. They this is the whoever this individual is, Leo, they feel as though they're a groupie instead of like your companion, or your best friend, or your mother, or your sister, brother, whoever. They feel more so like a groupie to you than anything else. So however you want to take that, however you want to tell them that, no, I do admire you. I am still here mentally. I may not be here physically. I'm just here mentally. However you want to break the news to them. But yeah, they just not feeling the love enough. So that's yeah. And like I said, it happens. So that's for you, Leo. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right, this one is now for Virgo. This one is for Virgo. Hello, Virgos. How are you doing today? If you like a personal reading, then you can go ahead and press that link up at the top in the pinned comment, okay? So we are going to see what's going on with the person that Virgo is thinking about. What are their truest feelings towards Virgo? All right, let's see. So first one we have here is a Seven of Swords. Next one is a High Priestess, and then Temperance. So Virgo, there may be a situation where this individual may feel as though you may be cheating on them, or not cheating as far as a relationship could be. I mean, it could be, but it could be a situation where they feel like you are lying to them in some regard. You're not being faithful in some way. You're not showing your whole hand to them. Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Temperance. Yeah, they're using their discernment when it comes to you in some way for some reason. They may have it could be a situation of trust issues when it comes to you, but they may feel as though you may bite them in the back in some way when push comes to shove. They may have seen some things from you that they didn't necessarily like. If you're not kissing their boot every 5 minutes, then that means that you could be a traitor, is what I'm trying to get at here. So this is someone who has some serious trust issues, some definite trauma in their past when it comes to liars, when it comes to cheaters, when it comes to scammers or anything like that. So your part would definitely have to be you reassuring them that you are not a cheater, a liar, and a scammer, or a backstabber or anything of that sort. Let me get some more cards here when it comes to their feelings toward you. All right, so first one we have here is, I fell in love with you the moment we connected. We both still need more time to heal and grow from it. So, Virgo, this person is feeling like, they do adore you. 110%, they do adore you here with I fell in love with you the moment we connected. They do adore you. The passion has not died. However, it's a situation where they feel as though you and them aren't compatible. You could actually be compatible. It's just their mind playing tricks on them. Like I said, they could have a lot of trust issues, a lot of experiences where they felt the same with someone else, and now what happened to it, so this is an individual who just needs some reassurance on your end that things are okay, just because something happened, whatever, it could be different for everyone, doesn't mean that you hate them, doesn't mean that you are a sleeper agent, you get what I'm saying. With Seven of Swords here, this is their feelings towards you. Their feelings towards you is that it's hard for them to really trust you because of something that may have happened in the past, or some things you may have said, or anything, or what someone else has said about you, or what they've seen, whatever. So let me get one more card here on what exactly their feelings towards you are. Last one we have here is creation. All right, so what creation is concerned, yeah, if you look at the picture here, what you see is a triangle at the bottom here, and what this represents to me when I see it is that this is their head. They're putting themselves through all these trials and tribulations and triangular thought process when it comes to you, right? They're thinking, well, Virgo isn't that bad of a person, but they did do that one thing 4 years ago. I didn't really like that. They kind of made fun of me. I didn't like that. But I don't know if they really did mean it. But Virgo actually is a nice person. But they did laugh when I tripped that one time. It's like that sort of thing. They're putting themselves in this whole loop. They're creating their own mental nightmare when it comes to you, only because you may remind them, or your patterns may remind them of that one person who broke their heart 20 years ago. So they just need some reassurance on your part to say, hey, I'm not your enemy, basically. And that's as much as I really see from you. Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Now let's go to Libra. What's going on with Libra? Libra, if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and press that. Go ahead and press that link on the side there. All the cards are falling out. Here, there. Whatever. King of Swords want to come out, want to fly out for you. A lot of decisions you need to make soon. Libra, what's going on with you? What's going on with Libra with how the person feels towards you? What's going on with Libra? So, Libra, what's going on with you? What we have here, of course, is the King of Swords, because that didn't want to stay in the deck. Then what we have is the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Tower, and last we have the King of Cups. So this may be a situation, Libra, where you may feel the other person may feel as though you may be threatening their way of life. By which I mean, you could be someone who's very spontaneous. You could be someone who is, how can I say this? This is definitely revolved around, being money and being single, financially or just physically independent. This person may be scared of commitment. Whoever this individual is, they may be scared of commitment. And they feel as though you may be threatening you're enacting a trauma response within them when it comes to committing to a person. It's a situation of bringing in the King of Swords here. It's a situation of, am I ready for this? Do I have enough? Am I mentally equipped to go to this next chapter in my life? So it's not necessarily you that's making them have this, that's making them heave and oh God, it's not necessarily you. It's the fear of commitment here. With the King of Cups is a card of commitment, is a card of stability. They may have been someone who's used to being single, doing for themselves always. But now, once you came in, you shaking things up, because, the Libra will shake things up always. That's, and then last one, we got stability. Sometimes the stillness is louder and more chaotic than the drama. Some people. So if to some people, the stillness is more chaotic than the drama. So, or what is it? The stillness is more chaotic than the earthquake to some people, because their way of life is the earthquake. So if you're bringing to them, stillness, then let me get some more cards here. Mind you, these cards could be vice versa as well, but let's see what's going on here. My emotions for you are running deep. I can feel your presence even though we are apart. So they do appreciate you. They are interested in having this type of union here. Again, it could be either you or them who are having issues with commitment, but it's a situation still of they want this higher level of commitment with you, Libra. They just feel as though, are we ready for this? Are we ready to make this business deal together? Are we ready to be in this partnership? Are we ready to be in this deal? Can I trust you? Um, Enough for that. Let me one more card here. Let me one more card. We have the Thief. So it could also be a situation where they don't feel as though you are, their feelings towards you as the thief. They feel as though you may not be genuine. Not to say that you aren't. Not to say that you aren't. You could be honest, 100% person, Libra. It's straight up, straightforward. But it's a situation of the perception. Perception could be that they may have some trust issues within them own selves of thinking that someone's going to steal or take from them or waste their time in some way. So that's why they're pretty hesitant on this stability here. So what your job would be is to ease their thought process and thinking, hey, I'm not here to take everything you got and tear you down and waste your time. Hey, I'm not here to bottle you up in a bottle and keep you on the shelf and never look at you again. It's stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is definitely someone who needs some reassurance. They need some reassurance on the relationship, most definitely. Most definitely. So that's as much as I see for you, Libra. Thank you so much. We're going to move on now to Scorpio. Moving on now to Scorpio. Once again, make sure you press that follow. Make sure you also press the like. I appreciate that. Also, I appreciate it if you are interested. You can go ahead and press that link in the pinned comment for a personal reading. Quick one question reading. So let us now see what's going on with our good old Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpios? For the person that they're thinking about, what are their feelings towards them? Where's the Scorpios person's feelings towards them? What's going on here? Oops. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Death. So whoever this individual may be, Scorpio, whoever this individual may be, they may feel as though they may feel as though you're very charming. They feel as though you're very charming, but they're scared to lose you in some way. We have the King of Wands here. This is a person this is an energy that embodies someone who is very, domineering, not domineering, but, a dominant presence, divine masculine energies. This is someone who, maybe a little playboy. Not to say you're a playboy, but their perception of you, their feelings of you is that you are too hard to handle, too hot to handle, a little spicy. We have the Ace of Swords. So their inner knowing is that, they don't know what exactly is going to come up in the future here with the Death card. They don't know what's going to go on with you. They don't know what's going to happen. They're biting their nails trying to figure out if today will be the last day they'll ever see you, or are you gone with the wind, So this is an individual who may have had a lot of traumas with not being able to keep anyone in their life, or a lot of traumas with people, just not coming into their life or not wanting to come into their life. So they're in a bit of a starvation mode when it comes to you, because you're a great person, Scorpio. You're a great person. But when it comes to, they may feel as though you're too flighty. It may not necessarily have anything to do with your actions saying that you're too flighty. It could be a situation where they feel as though, oh man, this person is way out of my league visually. How am I going to be able to keep them around? Oh man, this person is way out of my league financially. How am I going to be able to keep them around? Oh man, this person is way out of my league Intellectually, how am I gonna get Scorpio? How am I gonna keep Scorpio in my life? So let me get some more cards on that and their feelings. All right, so we have here is my emotions for you run deep, and we are forever soul and heart connected. So as obviously this person has a lot of feelings towards you, a lot of deep rooted feelings toward you. They are not looking to have you go anywhere anytime soon, right? They don't want a breakup with you. They don't want an ending with you, but they feel like a breakup with you is imminent. You know, of course, breakups happen every day. We know that. We know this, obviously. But with this person in particular, they feel like they are grasping at straws when it comes to you, Scorpio, because they don't want to lose you. You're, like I said, you're a great person. You're a great person. They feel very, very much so connected to you. Very, very much so connected to you, but they don't know how to handle feeling feeling inferior to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, let me get one more card here for Scorpio's person's feelings. Okay, what came out is the Thief. So yeah, they feel as though you are they do like you. Let me preface that before I keep talking. They feel as though you may steal something from them, whether it be their heart, whether it be their intellectual property, not intellectual property. It could be their mind. It could be their sanity. Because you're definitely riding their brain. You're definitely riding their brains a lot, a lot, and they don't know how exactly to take that because they don't want to lose you. Because you're coming up again once again as the King of Wands. So this is an individual that has a lot of trust issues when it comes to, are they going to stay with me? Are they going to leave me? Are they going to break my heart? Are they going to deceive me? Was this all a lie? So that's as much as I see for you. That's as much as I see for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let us now go to Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. All right, hello there, Sagittarius. How are we all doing today? Make sure you go ahead and press that follow and that like. I appreciate that. Also, if you like personal reading, we can go ahead and go to the pinned comment and see all my information there when it comes to a quick one question reading. So what we're going to be doing is seeing the person on your mind. What are their feelings toward you? What are their feelings toward you? All right. Let us see. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So let's see. What's going on here? The person on Sagittarius minds. What are their feelings towards you? Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Excuse me. Three of Swords. All right. So Sagittarius. Whoever this individual is, they were very entwined and in tune to your money. They feel as though they saw you here as the Queen of Pentacles. They saw you as a prize. They saw you as the big money honcho, big honey, honey honcho when it comes to financially or when it comes to opportunities. Doesn't necessarily mean money, paper money. It could also mean value. They see you as someone who's very valuable, right? So what we also have here is the Six of Cups. That could have been something that they really did admire about you in the past. They've met you on top. They've always seen you during the duration of the relationship on top, and they try to figure out. They're a little heartbroken. Why? They're a little heartbroken because of maybe you cut them off. Maybe you're just not giving them as much time and energy and your essence because you got a very powerful essence, Sagittarius. You there's a cutoff in someone. They're kind of heartbroken about it. We get some more messages here. Give me some more messages. Give me some more messages here when it comes to what Sagittarius's person's feelings are. Sometimes I feel you deserve so much better than me. And the second one is your beautiful soul is what I crave most. Like I said before, your soul, your essence, you have a very powerful one, Sagittarius. So this is someone who may have been an energy vampire and they knew it. But not to say if it isn't that situation, they may feel as though you were someone who was a blessing in their life, to say the least, a blessing in their life, but they don't know how to necessarily handle things on their own 2 feet, because some things may have changed since the first time you met them. Some things may have changed in their own lives, some things may have changed in their lives, and together you two are just looking at each other like, where do we go from here? So they're looking for you to get back up in some way, for you to make it back how it was before in the beginning. And they're heartbroken because they want something. They want something from you that you were able to provide. It may have been money, it may have been status, it may have been some type of value. It could have even, like I said, it could have even been good luck. So what's going on here? Give me one more message. All right, this came up as awakening. So with awakening is concerned, it could be that, this is a crow here. There's a crow here, and that what that means to me is that this person may have felt like this person may have been watching you like a hawk, or watching you, stalking you like a crow when it comes to your money, when it comes to your success, your status in some way. And they feel as though, they've come to some type of epiphany when it comes to your growth, however that may resonate. But however it is, they feel like they want things to go back to the beginning with you, or they feel like you've changed in some way. They feel like, everyone changes eventually, but there's something going on with your value that they are definitely seeking after, however that may resonate to you. All right, Sagittarius? Okay, that's as much as I see for you. Let us now go to Capricorn. Let us now go to Capricorn. All right, Capricorns, if you want personal reading, go ahead and press that. Go ahead and press that link over in the pinned comment. Go ahead and press that follow, and also put a like in the stream. I'll appreciate that as well. So let's see, Capricorn. What do we have for you? What's going on for Capricorn? For the person that they are thinking about, what are their true feelings towards them? Okay. The person that you're thinking about, their feelings towards you is that they feel very heavily about you, Capricorn. They feel very heavily about you. We have first the Five of Cups that signifies regret and disappointment in some way. Also, we have here strength. Strength represents, standing strong, standing on your own 2 feet. Maybe dealing with a Leo here, but next one we have here is the King of Cups. So there's some regret or some type of disappointment when it comes to staying stronger, keeping faith and stability when it comes to a relationship between you and them. There may be some type of break that happened, or some type of argument, or some type of disagreement of values, or traditional values. But I feel as though this person does have a big heart for you. They do have a big heart for you, Capricorn. It's just that, something's not aligning here when it comes to both of you two's values. And, you two are trying to keep faith in somewhere, or they're trying to keep faith. They're trying to stay strong, keep hopeful, assuming that, things will work out. But the stability just isn't there in the way that they're hoping that it is with you. Things are a little too rocky for their liking. And they want to go to a higher level of commitment with you, but they don't know how to actually express that. They may be someone who had a lot of trouble expressing their feelings, and that may be taking a toll on you, thinking that you two aren't like that the way that you are like that. But there's an issue in communication styles, definitely. Also, an issue I'm seeing here with showing and not telling, or probably not showing or not telling, Capricorn. whoever you're dealing with definitely has some issues with expressing their true feelings towards you, because they do have a big heart for you. They just don't know how to convey that to you in a way that you can understand. Put it that way. So let's see. Let's give me some more messages here. What we have here is I crave to be close by your side. And also, without you in my life, I feel so lost. So like I said, this person feels very, 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 very strongly about you. Very strongly about you. I'm going out on a limb here. Capricorn. But it seems like for some of you, some situations, this may be a situationship reading, or values when it comes to how love is expressed and what it means to be in a relationship are different for them than they are for you. You know, it could be a situation where you feel as though true love means monogamy, but true love for them means that they're the only person that you come back to. You are the only person that they come back to at the end of the night. You know, you get what I'm saying? You know, so definitely values when it comes to relationships it is definitely in play here. Give me one more card. Or it could even be, let's not even do situation. It could be a situation where you feel as though if you like me, then you call me every day. But their situation of still liking you is, if I like you, I'll call you at least twice a week. You know, it's like that. It's like that sort of thing. So let me give me another card for Capricorn here. Give me another card that represents what this person is feeling towards them. All right, so what we have here is the Necropolis. So this person is feeling like they goofed up. They done goofed up here when it came to you. Because they may not be feeling, they may be acting a little bit more cold towards them, and they don't necessarily like that. Now, what you're doing to them is not a love language that they can understand at all, because now it seems like this relationship is dead. It may not be dead. It may not be dead. There may be some more hope in the situation. However, they feel as though you two's love styles are very different. It doesn't have to be. It just needs to be communication, reciprocal communication on both sides, to which both of you can understand, hey, this is where my boundaries are crossed. Hey, this is where my boundaries are crossed. You know, that's all. That's as much as I see for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. Let's now go to Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you. Aquarius, thank you so much for coming in. Make sure you go ahead and press that follow and also that like. And also, if you like the person reading, go ahead and press that link over on the in the pinned comment. We can go from there. The person that Aquarius is thinking about, what are their feelings towards them? The person that Aquarius is thinking about, what is their feelings towards them? All right, so we have Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Page of Cups. So, Aquarius, what it looks like here is that this is someone who feels as though they want to make it up to you in some way. They're eager to get things moving and started and shaken with you in some way. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's a card of, like, finances, money, stability, independent stability. It could be a situation where, it could be for some of you, it could be a situation where you may be supporting this person, either emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, or what have you. But this person is really looking to get it moving when it comes to recouping and reciprocating back to you in some way. And they're waiting to extend that offer to you with the Page of Cups. Whoever this individual may be, they are looking to go to that next chapter, this next step with you. But it's just a situation of, we got to find the right time. It's all a situation of timing, it seems like. Let me get some more cards here. Let me get some more cards when it comes to Aquarius's person in question. What else do they feel about them? All right, first one we have here is connect to me telepathically through meditation. And the next one we have here is I can't stop thinking about your beauty. So, okay, whoever this person is, Aquarius, they first of all cannot stop thinking about how beautiful you are. Or it can be your physical beauty, but it can also be your spiritual beauty, your intellectual beauty, uh, just your essence. They do admire your essence and what you contribute to the world, to yourself, to them, to everybody. So it could be it's that, and also connect me telepathically through meditation. So they feel as this is an individual who feels like who feels like they wish that you could feel how they're going through, or feel, empathize with them, or they wish that they had the knowledge or the means to connect with you spiritually, to have you understand what's going on. It's like it's a situation that is reminiscent of your birthday's coming up, but I can't tell you your gift. It's like that sort of thing. So they're in this stage of, we got 4 more days until your birthday, Aquarius, but I can't tell you what exactly I got you for your birthday. Well, to spoil the surprise. It's like that sort of thing. But they really do want to let you know they do adore you. They do adore you. They just want you to understand what is going on in the current moment. But be ready and be willing to see the grandiose surprise that they have for you. Give me one more card that tells me what exactly Aquarius's person feels towards them. All right, last one we have here is the Thief. Okay, so with the Thief is concerned, what this is saying is that they may feel as though, going with this reading, this person may feel as though you may have thought that they were a thief. You may perceive them as a thief. Excuse me. But that's not the type of character that they're trying to play in the story. Does that make sense? They're trying to play the role of, the person that they can prove to you that they are, the person, the knight in shining armor type, and they're ready and willing to prove that to you. It's just timing that is in play here. So that's as much I see for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We will now go to Pisces. Let's see what we have going on for you. Pisces, if you would like a person reading, go ahead and press that link over at the side on the pinned comment. Also, make sure you go ahead and press that follow, and also put a like in there. I'll appreciate that as well. Give me those juicy likes, those juicy follows, and those juicy personal reads. I will like all of the above. What's going on for Pisces? For the person that they're thinking about. What's going on for Pisces? All right, Pisces. So this individual here, whoever is thinking about you, whoever it is you're thinking about and is thinking about you, they feel as though you want a new start with you. It's a nice little lovey-dovey read. They want a new start with you with the Fool, and they also want you to. They're also thinking about extending an offer to you in the near future. With the fervor here, with the Knight of Wands, they're looking to extend an offer to you. Whatever that offer may be is different for everyone. It could be finances, it could be a relationship, it could be, just some good old fashioned alone time. It could be anything. Pisces. But what we have here, of course, we have the starting off with you could be dealing with an Aries here. You could be dealing with a fire sign or someone with a fire-like energy. And like I said, they want to offer you something. The Knight of Cups. They want to offer you something nice and sweet, something that you're looking for. Whatever it is you're looking for, they're looking to offer that to you, right? Let's see. Give me some more cards here on how they feel towards Pisces. Ooh, well, that one wanted to fly out, so I'll take that. And also, All right, and that one, first one we have here is your presence in my life gives me peace. All right. Next one we have here is I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. Yeah, this person's very deeply connected spiritually and mentally and emotionally connected to you, also romantically. This person wants to get into that higher level of commitment with you. They want you, Pisces. They don't want anybody else. They want you, Pisces. Right? So they feel like you are someone who is very compatible with their lifestyle. Here with your presence in my life gives me peace. You could be their rock in some way. They feel as though they want to have you as their little their girl, their guy, however that may resonate. You are someone that they can confide to. You're someone that they can sit with. You're someone who can turn up or turn down, and they really do enjoy that part and aspect about you. You can also be a creative, and they do appreciate that aspect about you as well. Everyone loves a little creative in their life. And next one we have here is I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. So this individual in particular may feel as though you are someone who they've met before. This could be a soul connection in their mind, or it could be an actual soul connection where you two have spent lifetimes together in the past, and they feel that soul connection with you, that bond with you. Right? There's something where they feel as though you're not new, even though this is maybe the first time y'all met. You're not new. You understand? So next one we have here is what? Give me one more card when it comes to this person's feelings towards Pisces. So what came here is divergence. So what divergence here is, it's talking about, this could be a situation where you two may have had some type of argument or some type of disagreement, and they don't necessarily like how that turned out. They don't like that you two are bickering. They don't like the unnecessary squabbles with you. That they'll get with them. They'll get with them with somebody else that they don't care about. But with you, they actually do care about you because you do add a lot to their life. So they don't like that things aren't going in the way that they want to with you. So they in the near future, do expect them to be reaching out to you. Do expect them to be reaching out to you with this fiery offer, this fiery passion offer of coming back together, because they do feel spiritually connected to you. This seems like some type of twin flame connection ship, So, but yeah, that's as much as I see for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who came into the stream. I really appreciate that. Like I said, make sure you press that follow. Make sure you also press the like. I appreciate it. All of that helps me out as a creator. And I'm going to leave you guys here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.